Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin 2. Where we left off last time, we were in the Hall of Echoes. We're going to talk to Sir Laura.
Shh, Quercus, it's okay. We're okay.
He runs his paws over the cat's skeleton with long, methodical strokes. Sometimes his fingers curl.
Shh, don't cry. We got out. We made it. We're safe. They can't get us here.
Accidentally hit a button. Sometimes his fingers curl as if he's forgotten that Quercus's fur is long gone.
The knights will never hurt us again, Quercus. I promise.
I'm going to laugh and say that he's already safe. I'm a shield, remember?
Sir Laura pauses, his whiskers wiggling in consideration of what you've said.
Quercus, after all the shield has done, do you think it's time? Yes. Yes, I think so too. The story belongs to us both, and by now the shield deserves to know the truth.
The squirrel looks up and meets your eyes for the first time. Small, shining beads take you in.
We have traveled some time together, Shield. There were times when I very nearly lost heart. My research, so much of it has led to naught. At times, I fear I am no closer to stopping the acorn than when I started. But you have been relentless. When I felt I might falter, you sallied forward. You and Quercus have given me strength when mine waned. You deserve to know the truth. The reason I know so much about the Knights of Dre, the reason I'm the one who needs to stop them. Well, I was one of their order once. I was an acolyte of the Great Acorn. I saw dwarves tear down my forest, turning my home into weapons of war. I saw humans launching great orbs of fire into the homes of my friends. I saw lizards shackling the citizens of the land with harnesses and whips. The Great Acorn would stop you all for good.
I'm gonna smile and thank the gods he came to his senses.
At the time, the knights seemed to have all the answers. We would reseed the land, give it fresh life. But they proved themselves zealots, heartless.
He runs his paws along Quercus's bony head and scritches the space behind his ear. Quercus rattles a dry, contented purr.
Quercus was once a beautiful, burnished orange, long of hair, green of eye, so soft of tread he could stalk through a thicket of dry thorns without disturbing a single one. That was before the Knights of Dre decided, well, they decreed, they executed him.
I demand to know why they killed Quercus.
Squirrels alone shall reap the Great Acorn's blessings, they said. It's unnatural to associate with other species, they said. So, they killed him. My friend. It was then I knew that they'd gone too far. It was then that I realized what I had been party to. It took every last bit of magic I had gathered to bring him back. Then we ran. I just wanted to find a safe den where we could hide together, but...
The squirrel sits quietly for a moment, running his hand down the cat's spine. Quercus arches his back and flexes his claws.
But Quercus said we could do more. He said we should push on.
I lean down and pet Quercus.
The cat leans into your palm, rubbing against you, and only a quick act of acrobatics stops Sir Laura from being knocked off. The squirrel throws his hands up in indignity, but you can see a quiet smile spreading underneath his whiskers.
What a bevy of misfits we are! Though I suppose it is best to fit badly in a world not gone mad. Fear not, Shield. I will discover how to stop the Great Acorn. I will protect the creatures of this land, all of them, from the Knights. With Quercus at my side, with you at my side, I know I will not fail.
Alright, time to leave.
Whatever time you need to gather yourself, my friend. When you are ready, we can proceed.
I asked the Lady Vengeance to summon Malady.
It shall be done. Just say the word, and our journey shall continue.
I know that the Lady Vengeance led Dallas to me on the Nameless Isle.
Yes, I am sorry. She had me built to her exact designs. Not even I know all the ways in which she can control me. She was able to follow my wake like a shark. But I will see myself destroyed, rather than be forced to betray you again. I swear.
I believe you, cool ship. Alright, Malady.
Malady's face is drawn. She seems tired, somewhat subdued. She looks you over and squints.
What's wrong with you? You seem happy.
I am. I feel better than I have in some time.
It's written all over you. In truth, I'm glad to see it. A joyful God is a just God. I've had some time to think, and there's a few matters I want to discuss before we carry on.
Go
I
on.
doubt you've forgotten the death of Meister Siva.
I have not.
She swallows hard and closes her eyes for a moment, as though trying to dispel a dizzy spell.
She and I had a deal, you see. A deal that's now quite obviously defunct. According to its terms, I was to help you ascend to divinity, and she was to help me with another matter. The details aren't important now, it's just... never mind. Another entangling alliance. But I won't be able to disentangle it on my own. There may come a time when I need to count on you as an ally. So, are we? Allies, that is.
I tell her that after all she's done for me, I'd be a fool not to consider her my greatest ally.
I'm glad to hear you say that. We do make quite the team, don't we?
We do.
I found out where Dallas is heading. There's a great city not far from Driftwood, Arks by name. It's controlled by Magisters, so you'll have your work cut out for you. We have to find out what she's planning to do with the powers of the Seven. You'll need to find her and take back what she stole, and quickly, before she does something irreversible. Dallas, or any of the others for that matter, cannot be allowed to use the powers of the gods. She doesn't understand what must be done. She doesn't understand how to rule.
How to rule? I ask her to elaborate.
It's quite simple, really. Chaos is a fact of life, surer than any other. Power is one of the few structures that can cut a line through that chaos. If wielded well, that line will mean stability, order, a comfort against the unknowable, changing forces of chaos. If wielded poorly, the line will mean domination, terror, different from chaos, but no better. Dallas, and the others like her, Alexander, the Mother Tree, the Prince of Shadows, they are little better than demons, really. They seek power at the expense of others, not to create stability, but to create servants. Look at my face, Godwoken. What do you see?
I see you, no more, no less.
I suppose we all see what we want to see. When I look in the mirror, I see balance. Balance between darkness and light, between good and evil. Whatever those categories mean. When the time comes for you to ascend, remember my face. Remember that despite any shortcomings you might have, if you can bring a semblance of balance to the world, you'll have done as good as the Seven did. And if you can be stronger than them, you'll do all the better. The Seven are gone. Slain by their Godwoken, slain by you. You have the potential, the obligation even, to do better than they did. To create a better world than the world they made.
How are you so certain that I'm capable of what you seek?
I just am. You can trust in me. I just am.
Okay then.
Now, there's little time to spare. We need to get you to Arks, find Dallas, take back what she stole. Shall we go?
Yep, to Arks.
Very good. How lucky for you I'm on your side. I'm probably the only one masterful enough to transport an entire ship safely between the land of the dead and the land of the living. Captain Malady stands at the ready.
Here we go.
After the briefest moment of respite, Malady brought the Godwoken to Arks to recover the divine powers Dallas had snatched away. But the half-demon's secret was taking its toll on her.
Lucian! Fools! The bastard's going to ruin everything! Brace! Brace! Brace!
Well, that could have gone better. And now we play the loading screen game.
Come, Quercus. Time is short.
Don't say anything.
Malady groans, her face twisting in pain. She falls to one knee, catching herself on her hand.
I help her up.
She raises one hand and raises herself to her feet.
Now, no need to fuss, I'll be fine. It's just that traveling between the realms isn't easy, you know? It takes something from my soul each time. But never you fear, I've pulled a clever trick out of my sleeve. The Lady Vengeance stands in 2 realms at once. A body here, a soul in the Hall of Echoes. You can still return at your leisure. At least I got us where we wanted to go. This is Arks. This is where Dallas has fled with the powers of the gods. This is where the path to divinity leads.
Where should I start the search for Dallas?
Your guess is as good as mine for once. If it were me, I'd start with the Divine Order in the city. Last I heard, there were plenty of Magister within the city walls. If their beloved leader is among them, they'll likely have heard about it. Dallas must be stopped. She has stolen the powers of the Seven. You'll need to get the Aetiran back if you're to fight the God King. You'll need it if you're to ascend. Track her in Arks. Find out where she's gone and end her. Take back the Aetiran and the powers of the gods with it. Before you go, Losa, perhaps you sense it already, but this is where he lives. Your demon, a drama leak. You must be exceedingly careful. He'll be waiting for you. But we have his name. There may be something we can do to hinder him before you even meet. I'll do some investigating while you're busy hunting Dallas. My suspicions are right. We may still stand a chance. Good luck. And do not fail.
You got it. Alright, we're here. Quercus.
Quercus. She might have been a butchered tree, but she still made a noble home. And now our nest is gone. We cannot hide in their barren hall of echoes. We cannot idly wait for fate to take us. There's only one thing left to do.
Solora looks up to you, then back to Quercus. His whiskers twitch.
We must fight! Onward, Quercus! Onward, shield! Until the great acorn drops, there's still hope! Ho!
I love that guy. I find him hilarious. Tarkin's here.
Not the finest of landings, though I suppose our dear vessel did well enough, given it's not exactly in its natural habitat. At least I can still access all of my tools in the Hall of Echoes. I wouldn't relish the prospect of scouring through all this wreckage to find what I need.
What will you do now?
Why work, of course. Anathema won't restore itself, I dare say. I shall finish what I started, aboard whatever remains of the Lady Vengeance in the Hall of Echoes. Come and find me later in the Hall of Echoes. I believe I'm rather close to having Anathema in working order.
You got it. But first...
Arks. Quite a city, as
Yeah, whatever.
the setting for many of my youthful indiscretions.
Actually, we've got pretty decent level 18 gear right now. We'll wait to
Come
get
and find me later.
other stuff later. Let's continue on our way. I actually have no idea what time we're at in this video. I should probably look. 14 minutes. Okay, we've lots of time left. Let's go get a waypoint. This might not be a waypoint.
Lucian the Divine, standing guard over Arks. Knocking off by the look of things.
Yeah, no kidding. Arks is definitely on fire. And there are many grim sounds occurring from there. Let's go have ourselves a meander. Alright, let's wander over this way first, I think. See what we... Oh, there's a coin purse here. What is...
You see the crash? The ship? Are there Voidwoken?
I was on board the ship, but there are no Voidwoken involved.
Thank the gods there are Voidwoken within the city. I fear they are outside it too. But it seems Lucian's spirit watches over us. We are spared. For now, do as we do. Stay far away from Arks until the trouble's clear.
Pass. I'm gonna go right into the city and deal with the problem myself. There are merchants around here. Some of them are gonna have books and stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna wait until we get into the actual city proper to do my buying and selling.
Pilgrims, probably here for Lucian's Day.
I'm the last merchant till inside the city gates. Get what you need or you'll regret it.
Hello.
Let's see what you have.
Please.
You have
If you're
nothing.
in need of supplies, now's the time to stock up.
Actually, to be fair, the
There's no
breaches of the
telling where
faithful
you'll
are kind of
find another
nice.
trader, such as things are.
And yeah,
You'll have to forgive my limited stock. The incident in the harbor was... well, I was lucky to escape with my life, much less anything to sell.
what happened?
Voidwoken. I was taking inventory of the stock I brought to sell in Arks when the harbor was suddenly overrun. It was horrible. Though I did see one little girl, all by herself just beyond the harbor. Poor thing. She was too far off for me to help. She's surely dead by now. I hope it was swift at least.
Tell me about the girl.
She was human. Light skin and fair hair, with a blue flower tucked behind one ear. But her eyes... I didn't know humans could have such dark eyes. They seemed almost pure black. A trick of the light, perhaps. And it wasn't the time to linger for another look.
Oh, that's our girl that was on our boat. Yep. That's never a good sign. Let's go take a look over there. I guess that's where we're gonna head first. Towards the docks. It sounds like bad things are happening over here. There are a couple ways you can go. So you can go towards the docks, which are here. You can go up here towards Arks. Arks is actually just right there. I don't know if we're going to be ready for this fight. I do remember this fight, and I remember it being kind of tough-ish. But we'll see. Level 18. We're level 18, so that's not the worst sign in the world. They have low physical armor. Kind of nice. Hold up. Why is Fane not here? Fane, what are you doing? Why are you stuck on a ledge? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to fix Fane. Apparently he's broken. It's Losa. Oh. Not really sure why Fane wasn't coming with us, but whatever. Do I want to start the fight from up here? Probably. Let's go over to this side. See if we can't start it from up here on this platform. There's some pretty nasty things down there. Ah, here we go. So that's a big thing. 10,000 armor. Level 20. Can we take on the Kraken? He's only got 2 companions. One has very good physical armor, and one has crappy physical armor. I'm more worried about what the Kraken does, though. I mean, we can probably kill it, in all fairness. Let's see, its line of sight's actually pretty bad. Let's see if we can't get down to here. Oh, we're never gonna make it down to there. Oh, maybe. Oh my god, look at that. Just barely. Except for Fane won't be able to. Oh, come on, Fane. Yes. Alright, we're gonna put Fane over here. Separate you two out. Lohse can come here. Fane is here. And, we'll open up with Fane going out of stealth first, I think. There is blood down there, a little bit. With that one Magister corpse. These guys are way over here doing something. There's a third one over here, though. You can see it's just out of range of us. I wonder if we can fight without even getting those creatures. Probably not. We're gonna have to fight them. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Quick save. We can still flee. And there we are. There are tentacles. I think they're part of the Kraken, though, so if we kill the Kraken, the tentacles go away. We can't see that blood, unfortunately, which is really not what I was hoping would happen. Regardless, let's get an incarnate down here. The Kraken is rather large. We can wing it with a shield in the face for a bunch of damage. We're actually in melee with it, so let's hit it for a bunch. I can't even see how much damage we're doing, but we've done about almost 2,000. It's made another predator, but this one's soulbound. We are taunted, which is really bad. Oh, they hit hard. Okay. Why did I make a spider? Of all the summons to summon, that's not the one I would have chosen. And I missed. It's cursed. Are those guys gonna join the fight? Yes. They're buffing themselves up and taking on our spiderling. Well, at least we teleported that one down there, so it can't really get to us super easily. For now, anyways. That one can walk a really long way. Faden's gonna teleport it away, though. Or maybe we can just knock it down with some abilities, but we'll see. Alright, Fane is up. Can't hit anyone with that. Okay, we did that. We're gonna summon a totem, because I think totems are gonna be the key to victory here. Apparently we can't see our incarnate at all. That's unfortunate. We have 2 AP left. I might as well just make sure this happens. Everything is fine. That didn't hurt a ton. Alright, so now we can actually summon our good summon. We're gonna put it down here to fight the Kraken.
I'm ready.
And we have actually quite a lot of AP because I don't think... Yes, I know it's Lohse's turn. Thank you. I don't think that the taunted version did a whole lot of damage. $800 damage, there we go. This is going okay so far. Oh, this is a water-infused incarnate. That means it's 100% pure garbage. Great. I could not have asked for a more useless incarnate in this fight. Oh well. We're about halfway through its armor. It still has so much more, though. We are cursed. Our totem is cursed. And we are frozen.
Claim your death right, Fame.
I think we're gonna just tap out of this one. Level 20 might be a little bit too hard for us at the moment. We're gonna come back into level. I think we were gonna die there. Actually, I know we were gonna die there. One, we had the wrong incarnate. Just hands down, it basically is death on its own. Let's just casually go back here. We'll go into Arks. There's some easier fights we can do along the way. Also, there's Deathfog up there. How do we get there? There's treasure up there too. I'm willing to bet I can teleport or jump up there, maybe. It might be easier from... maybe not. We'll see where it's easiest from. Maybe here. Ah, perfect. Although really Fane should come up here, because I think Fane would not die in the Deathfog. Also, there's some sort of creatures in the Deathfog. I can't see them. I'm gonna get Fane up here. Apparently Fane can't get the line of sight right. There we go. Let's quick save and see what this fight's all about. There's 5 of them? I don't know what's in there. I kind of can see them there. Level 20 volatile voidlings and a necro voidling voidwoken. Who's Loath the Immaculate? Oh my god. They shoot Deathfog? How did Losa survive that? Can we get rid of Deathfog with like this? Nope. Okay, so that's bad news. We need to... His wand shoots Deathfog. Damn, that's pretty impressive. This fight is maybe outside of our league too. Level 20, it might be a bit tough. He definitely shot some Deathfog though. Can Fane defeat all these by himself? Not yet, probably. Let's come back in a little bit. I think we're a little outclassed here as well. There's some rough fights in the fourth act? I don't really know what to call this. Fourth-ish act? Yeah. We're also only level 18. Level 20 fights might just be above our pay grade at the moment. Let's just go into the city. We can for sure do some city things.
Another card? No, I'm holding. Me too.
Why is everything so nasty right now? I know we're on the final act of the game, but still. They're just so mean. Do you think we can go up into these ruins? I know there's Voidwoken there. Ooh, there's a well-worn chest here that's not considered stealing. Oh yeah, there's a fight there too. Could you kindly get this teleport or this chest down and then lockpick it? Alright, good enough. Let's go up this way. I think there's a fight up here, but I think it's our level appropriate. I'm hoping anyways. Level 18. Perfect. We can do some stuff here. we at least can do this fight. It's our level appropriate for once. There are 5 enemies, 1. So it looks like there's 2 main enemies. No, there's 3 main enemies with 3 summons. They all have soulmate on them. They're not all particularly that tough except for Cuddles, who has a bunch of armor. We'll have our own summons. Wonder if we can sneak in. We really need better sneak skill. There's no way we're getting in there, is there? We could teleport someone out, possibly, with Losa. Nope, don't do that. Oh, you're gonna get caught, aren't you, Vayne? Losa is dead last on the list, which is bad. I might just delay Fane so we can get all of our turns all at once and see what they do. Okay, let's see. Ooh, he's coming down here. I like that. I'm okay with this. Well, that's a bad start, but okay. How did it do 2,000 damage? We're off to an excellent start here. We kind of really need to kill like half of them this first round or we're gonna die. Okay, we die. We're terrified first round and almost dead. Okay, let's start that again, but better. We clearly need to get some knockdowns and stuff going. First round especially. Alright. We can definitely do this fight, though. It is not going to be too bad. We're going to try and teleport one of them out. Fane is not going to come in because he freaking sucks at sneaking. We're going to try and sneak. We're going to try to teleport one of them out. I'm hoping her, actually. Her pyroclasmic, whatever it was, did so much damage. A little bit too far, but close. If she wanders over here, I can totally get her. But she's not going to. What if I stand here? Nope, that's worse. Worse. And there's no way over there, is there? Can we walk to this side, I wonder? Yes, there's a wall staircase there. We can wander to here. We can actually get almost all the way up to the top. Okay, get down here. We're gonna be strategic. I wish sneaking wasn't so slow. What is the trumpet of... Oh, it's a plant. I thought it was like an actual artifact or something, and I was like, that's gonna be awesome. So after getting destroyed for a little bit, I think we're gonna just set up our Exposition, and in the next video we'll start the battle. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. Take care.